Good morning, pond lovers. Different view today. We're at another Koi Club members pond. This is Carl's pond. Let me spin you around and show you Carl's lovely little pond. So it's mainly in ground. It's quite a deep pond. It's 20 centimetres out of the ground and the rest is in ground. Got the air and the skimmer off at the minute, but it's about 4.5 foot deep. So all dug by hand, and he extended it last year, or beginning of this year. It used to be about where that skimmer is, so about a third of the size, and he dug all that out, plus he had steps in it over there as well, in a week. So if you've really work hard with a spade, you can do good, but might have soft soil. Yeah, lovely water blade return. Got a bubbler return over there because that's coming out of his moving bed, and the moving bed is sucking up air, but like I said to him, it's not causing an issue to the pond. It's just adding a little bit of extra oxygen. Got some absolutely cracking fish. His newest one is this beautiful Bakki. Got that from another Koi Club member only a few weeks ago. But yeah, beast of a fish that. I got some lovely Bakki in the grow on. And then we got Yamabuki, lovely little tancho. Everybody knows Jamie loves a tancho. Some Hyatsuri, some Kahakus. Got normal Shiro and a King Shiro. Big chag down the bottom there, hiding. I really like his Kajaku. He says it's a dumpy little fish, but I love the coochie benny on the lip, look. Orange lipstick. Absolutely cracking little pond. 10,000 litres in total, so not little. But, I'll have a quick peek in the filter house. I'm sure he won't mind. We've been in there all day. The Koi Club guys have all gone home now, but it comes up into the filtro drum. That's the old filtro. From the filtro to a staticky drum, barrel, and then into a moving barrel there with a slug on it. Big old beastie pump down there. But that's for the spray bar actually, I think. Can't remember. But yeah, it's retrofitted this pond. Lock that back up. There we go. But yeah, retro drain down the bottom there, and retro skimmer there. That has just started working again. I didn't turn it on. Obviously, just needed to settle. But yeah, all retro, and the bottom drain goes up through the filters. The skimmer is actually just creating extra flow. Doesn't go into any filter at all. It's just pumping across the bottom of the pond, and that's the drum going off in the Wendy house. But yeah, lovely little pond. Thank you, Carl, for having the Koi Club over to your amazing little pond, and we hope to see you all soon. I've just fed the fish, and while I was feeding the fish, the doorbell went and a parcel was delivered. And this is a purchased one. I got me one of these. They're perfect for my little grow on tank for when I add extra fry to the big fry that's already in there. And let me open the bag, spin you around and show you what I got. And there it is. It's a floating fishnet. But what this fishnet is actually designed for is fishing. If you're fishing with live bait, you can put your live bait in there, whether you catch them on the river, lake, whatever, and then put them in there, or you bring some with you. But you stick that on the river and lake, you throw your live bait in there. It's got a drawstring as well to stop them all coming out, and that can just float there while you catch enough to go piking, zandering, or whatever other fishing you're doing. But I thought in there where the zip is a bit of foam to keep it floating, but I thought that would be ideal for the 5 little fry I brought home last week. In there, although the pike net is bigger because of the flow of the water and it's held down by some rocks, but these guys, when I throw food in there, are constantly pushing at the net, and the little fishies get all stuck, just like that. You can see that there. I cramp the net up, whereas this one is all wired and whatnot. They won't be able to squish them up. So I am going to drop this in here, see how it floats, and then catch the little fishies and swap them over. Let me just grab the handle. In fact, there's a metal tag on that as well, so I'll grab the old drawstring out. Comes with a little clip to clip it to the side. Drop that in there. Ah, look at that. Once that's all straightened out, that'll be absolutely perfect. Yep, let me set it up, catch some fishies, and we'll pop them in there. Fishy number 1. Fishy number 2. Fishy number 3. This one was full of food because he's just spat it all back out. But fishy number 4. Number 5. And lastly, number 6. But all the bigger ones had some food in their mouths, and there they all are. So not the biggest net in the world, but plenty big enough for those 6 little guys there. Although that big one is growing very, very fast, because he can certainly fit the pellets inside his mouth nice and easy. The 3 smallest ones do struggle. But I've got some small pellets on order again. They'll be here over the next couple of days, some 2mm pellets. And then them guys will hopefully start growing fast. But yeah, it's a lot easier for me. I know obviously there's a reflection on it for you guys, but it's a lot easier for me to see them in this bag. Big bonus as well, I used to have to chuck a big handful of food in there because the net on the old pike net, obviously the holes are quite big. Not big enough for the food to get through, but big enough for the large koi to suck on it until it comes through, and they're not going to be able to do that with this net. And yeah, obviously it takes up a lot less room in here, so it's easier for me to net these guys out, although they're a bit spooked at the minute because they're like moving things around again. But yeah, there's a lot less in there now. Window's not absolutely full of them, but yeah, I'm gonna put this drawstring up, find somewhere to hook it. Oh, that's really handy. Comes obviously with your metal clamp, but it comes with a line clamp and a bead as well. So all I've literally done is hung it over one of the rafters, set that to the right height so it keeps the top net out of the water, and then I don't know if we'll see them through the bag, but they're not going to be pestered and bashed around now by the other fish, because that's a much more solid net. Perfect, that will do the job nicely. Yeah, these are all growing like stink. Even the little fry, we're still at 26 degrees in here. Got tomatoes everywhere, they're growing like stink as well. I mean, look at the size of that. No idea what variety that is. As I say, there's a good mix of varieties in here. Got some what looks like baby plums growing up here. Not as many over there, but there is some more tomatoes over that side. But it's these couple of plants in this corner that seem to be doing well, I suppose because they're getting the first set of food and nutrients coming out of the flow. But these ones, absolutely hundreds on them. Oh, hundreds everywhere. And it goes right round. There's loads over here as well. Got loads more flowers coming through. Look, flowers up here, flowers up there. Some more tomatoes in there. They're everywhere, but I'm having to find all my little drawstrings to support them. They just won't stop growing. Absolutely crazy. I have to duck now when going out into my garden. Keep cutting off some of the leaves that grow down like this, just so I don't keep bashing my head, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to let the fry settle into the new home and snap back to you all in a bizzle. So I've just chucked in a bit more food for the fry to munch on, and because of how thick this is, and obviously it sits some in the water and some out of the water, the floating food now can never be got by these guys. So what's theirs is theirs, and I know that's way too much food for 6 little koi, but it's a 15mm scoop and that's what I've been giving them. So on that note, guys, thanks all for watching. Like the video if you haven't already, and we'll catch you on the next one.